helping modern women unleash their feminine power. Hello, my loves. Welcome to episode 13 of the Feminine Dating Podcast. This is your favorite host, Lillian Toscano, and today we have some important topic to discuss. I am so excited about this topic. So, we're going to be discussing the top three things that men are drawn to in women. These are the three top things that men magnetically feel drawn to in a woman. And once you know these, once you have them down, you will attract the high value men that you desire. You will inevitably attract the caliber of men that you desire, because these are the top three things that I would invite you to really embody and be this, because men are just so magnetically drawn to this. And I won't make this any longer. Let's jump in. Let's do it. Okay. So the first one, and this was the hardest one for me. And let me know if this one is hard for you as well. But this is knowing how to receive with ease. Okay. This is all about allowing a man to take care of you and appreciate his efforts, right? It means being able to receive his gifts, his compliments, and attention without feeling guilty or unworthy of receiving this from him, okay? And when you're able to also show appreciation for his actions, he'll feel more connected to you and fall deeper in love with you when he feels that. So allow a man to take the lead and invest in you. Okay. So it's essential, right? It's essential to understand that men want to feel needed. They want to feel appreciated in their relationship. So they need a woman who's able to receive with ease. They desire a woman who's able to receive with ease, right? When you let a man take care of you, it creates a sense of purpose for him. It creates a sense of fulfillment for him. He feels like the man in your presence. And that is exactly what a healthy masculine man is looking for, right? That's what he desires, right? So it's important to be obviously gracious and accepting when he offers to do things for you, right? Such as maybe drive you to the date or buy you a gift, buy you flowers, give you a compliment, open the door for you, fix a problem for you, right? And what comes to mind is this. I actually had a session with one of my clients earlier today, and she shared with me a story of when she realized that she wasn't receiving. She wasn't allowing herself to receive from the men, right? This wasn't even her man, it was just a man. And this is actually something that a lot of us do because we think we're able to receive with ease. We think this is what we want. And yes, it will be easy, but it's not. So what happened to her was that she was put in a situation where there was a problem to be fixed, right? And instead of allowing the man that was there trying to fix the problem, she put herself in that and she decided to take action. Instead of leaning back and trusting that this man could handle this, she stepped in and took action. And she realized afterwards that what she needed to do in that moment was to just trust him and allow him to fix the problem. And how many of us have done this, right? I have for sure have done this in the past. And so this is a learning curve. This is something that we don't realize we're doing until we see it, we experience it, right? And you need to be more in tune with your emotions to really see that in your man, that you are, he will feel deflated. He will feel emasculated, right? By not allowing him to be the man for you. So I had, this is actually a really good example for you as well. With my husband, the other day, I did the dishes and somehow I clogged the sink. And the first thought that came to mind was like, oh, okay, well, this is a problem. Um, I will wait for my husband to come and fix it, right? I am not going to fix it. And this was such a shift in my mindset because before I would be like, well, I would feel guilty. It's like, oh, I created this problem, so I have to fix it. But in that moment, I was like, I realized that no, this was a problem that I wanted my man to fix. And so I didn't go all, I'm going to fix it. I'll make it happen. I was just like, I'm just going to let the sink be, do its thing, and I'll wait for my husband to come home and fix it. And that's what he did. He came home and I said to him, honey, I think I clogged the sink. I don't know what's wrong. And he's like, well, let me take a look at it. He fixed it, and once he fixed it, he said the cutest thing, which every man out there is gonna feel connected to. He said to me, okay, so is there anything else I need to fix? Right? So he took on that role. I allowed him to take on this role for me. I mean, I could have fixed it myself. I could have found like the stuff that I needed to fix it, right? Um, but I didn't because I know what my role is in this relationship. I know that I am the feminine. I know that I need to lean back. I know that I get to receive from a man, and he gets to be that man for me. And even though I can fix it myself, I allow him to step into that and be that man for me. And this is what you, my love, need to start doing, right? And of course, show him, your appreciation, and acknowledge his efforts, right? So when you let him know how much you value and enjoy his company, right, and whatever he does for you, his efforts, it really encourages him to continue investing in you and your relationship because now he feels like the man that he is, right? He feels like the man in your space. He feels like the man in your presence. And this is exactly what I did with my husband that day, right? And so this can be a big challenge for a lot of us because we sometimes don't notice these things, but start noticing it, and you will see that by the more you allow your man to do things for you and fix your problems and fix the whatever he needs to, you allow him to, he's gonna feel more like your man, right? He needs to have that space in your life, right? To feel like a man. So if you're not giving the man that space for him to lead and take charge and fix the problems, then what is he, right? In that relationship, he's just not gonna feel appreciated and wanted in that relationship. And that is a one of the biggest reasons why a man would exit a relationship is because he does not feel like you have room in your life for him, right? So that's number one. So let's go to the second one. And this is also a big one that I had a huge challenge with. And I know a lot of you ladies feel this way as well. And that is you valuing yourself. Okay. And this means that you are putting yourself first, right? And your desires. So when you prioritize your happiness and well-being, you radiate confidence and you attract men who appreciate and love you for who you are, right? So it's essential to have, self-respect and be able to set boundaries that align with your values, right? Don't settle for someone who doesn't meet your standards or treats you poorly, right? This is what valuing yourself means. And this doesn't mean that you're going to be arrogant or selfish or you're going to have a chip on your shoulder and you're going to be cold towards your man. No, it does not mean any of those things, right? You're not a mechanical woman. You're a woman that feels. You're a feminine energy woman that connects with her man, but you know your worth, right? You recognize your worth and you do not settle for less than what you want, right? So it's really important to know how to set boundaries and how to stick to them. And, in order to ensure that you are being treated with love and kindness by your man. Because when you are able to do that, when you are able to be strong in the inside and soft and warm in the outside, your man will feel inspired and will want to give you more of his love and attention because he knows what he has, right? Because you just knowing your value, you radiating that energy, he's going to feel that you don't even have to say anything. A man knows your standards just by feeling your energy, right? And when you value yourself, you're not going to tolerate any behavior, right? That's poor behavior that does not align with your values and desires. You're gonna know when to exit this relationship, when to say goodbye, because you know your worth, right? So this is really important, right? Because and one way to value yourself is really knowing how to set clear intentions and goals for what you want in that relationship, right? So ask yourself, what do I want? What does the relationship of my dreams look like? What does that feel like? What does that man feel like? How do I feel in his presence? Okay, go there, right? This helps you identify what you're looking for in a partner and what qualities are important to you, right? This gives you a much more clear vision of what you want. And so once you know the type of man that you want or and the type of relationship that you want to be in, then it's easier to bring that into reality because this is what you're looking for, right? You know exactly what you're looking for and you're not going to settle for anything less. You are going to attract this man because you're at that level. Your energy says it all, right? So remember, ladies, you are worthy of love and happiness, and you deserve a partner who treats you with kindness, with love, with adoration, right? And by valuing yourself and putting your desires first, you attract the right kind of man who is aligned with your values and desires, right? So this means putting your desires ahead of him, putting yourself ahead of him. This is especially when it comes to dating because you don't owe this man anything at this moment, right? And putting yourself first, putting your desires first ahead of any man says to this man that you'll be okay with him or without him, right? That's what it says to him, that you will be okay with him or without him. And that is powerful. That's a powerful stand that you will be making just by being in this energy. And this is not about saying anything to this man, really. It's just about your energy and what you think of yourself, how you know the value that you're putting in yourself, right? This is all about your belief system. It's your belief system, what you think you're worth, what you think your value is. That's what it comes down to. And this takes work, inner work. Okay. This is not something that you can know this, in your mind, you understand it intellectually. You're like, yes, I got this. But really, are you embodying it? Are you actually going out with that energy? Are you actually showing up with that energy? Right? Ask yourself that. You have to be honest with yourself. This is not about being critical about yourself, but being honest with where you stand and what work you need to still do, right? Because this is a journey. This is not like a one-time thing and then you forget about it. This is a journey. You never arrive, my love. You're always constantly going to grow and evolve and become even better and better than you were yesterday, right? And this is how you attract a good man, a high value man, is by knowing your worth and continuing to evolve and grow as a person, as a human being. This is what will attract the right type of man, right? So the last one, number 3, and this is another one that I feel like you really need to do the work for this one because this does not come easy to many of us, okay? And that is connecting with your own feelings. Okay, connecting with your own feelings and emotions is a powerful, powerful tool in attracting the right man, right? Because when you are in touch with your own heart and feelings, it creates a deep and authentic connection that can be felt by others, including the man that you desire, right? So when you are in touch with your emotions and express them honestly, you inspire a man to come forward and open up to you, right? It creates a deeper bond that can lead to a long lasting relationship, right? So be honest with yourself about what you want and need in a relationship and communicate that. to your partner. Learn how to do this, okay? This is a huge thing when it comes to having a healthy, happy relationship. You need to learn how to communicate in a way that your partner understands you. And this comes from first you connecting with yourself. You need to connect with yourself. You need to learn how to do that, right? So it's really important to take the time, right, to reflect on your own needs, your own desires, your emotions. This is all about self awareness, helping you understand yourself better and communicate more effectively with your man, right? It allows you to set boundaries, to make decisions based on what's best for you, because you are putting your desires ahead of this man. You are connecting with yourself and you are you're seeing the right path for you. It's clear for you. And this is what feminine energy does. When you are in tune with your feminine energy, when you are embodying this energy, it means that you are allowing this to be your North Star, right? This is your North Star. It is guiding you. It is guiding you to the path of love. This is what feminine energy does. This is when you embody the feminine. This is why it's so important to do this, my love, because this work will allow you to have a deeper connection with yourself and with every person out there, every man out there that you connect with. You are going to be able to do this, right? So when you are in touch with your feelings, you become more attractive to men because you're more open and vulnerable, right? This vulnerability allows for a deeper connection and intimacy that can help create a strong and long lasting relationship. Okay, so take the time to connect with your feelings, right? And you can do this through many different ways. Okay, there are tools. I teach my tools in my programs on how to do this. You can do it through journaling, meditation, hire a coach to do this. Okay, the more in tune you are with yourself, the more magnetic you'll become to the right man. So you are either you will either inspire this man that you are dating at this moment to step up for you, or you will, attract the right type of man that aligns with your values, right? And you'll have a healthier, happier relationship because you're able to connect with yourself. So let's just summarize this, okay? So the number one thing that you need to work on is being able to receive with ease, being a woman who knows how to receive with ease. This draws a man in. This magnetizes him, knowing that his woman is able to receive. This is, you will melt his heart by being able to do this. The second thing is you just valuing yourself, right? When a man knows that your desires, that you come ahead of him, he's gonna know you have a powerful stand, that you will be okay with or without him. My gosh, she's gonna feel like, if I can't have her, I'm gonna lose something so valuable. That is how you create that value, right? Because you know your worth, you know your value. There's nothing for you to do. This is all about your energy, okay? And the third one is connecting with your own feelings. And all of this does take inner work, okay? It does take work, and it's not, something that you can just realize and it's like, okay, I can do this. This is a process, okay? So if you are a woman who's looking to step into your highest, most magnetic self, and you want to be in the space where love is fun and easy, it's time to take action, okay? Now, I am offering in my Say Yes to Love program a very special price. I'm going to be giving you the blueprint to a man's heart and attract the high value men that you desire, okay? And right now, I have a $500 discount on this program. So if you sign up in April, you'll be getting that discount. Plus, you also have an extended plan available for you. So if you're interested in this, send me a message either through an email, or you can go to my website. I'm going to leave all the links down below where you can check it out and see if this is for you. So if you are either dating one man, multiple men, or you are in a relationship and you want more, you know that it is available for you. You know that you want more attention, more love. You desire to have not just the possible and what's reality, but you want something incredible, amazing, the type of relationship that you can only dream of. This is for you, okay? Because this is exactly what I have and this is what I can offer you. The relationship where you are just a magnetic, juicy self, okay? Where you are treated like a goddess, you're treated like a queen because you know how to treat your man like a king, okay? If this is, if this is what you want, go sign up. This is your program. So I would love to have you there. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you on the next episode of my podcast. Have a beautiful day, my loves. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you a beautiful day. If you want to learn more about being in your feminine energy, I have a free feminine energy guide that you can just download from my website. Just go to liliantoscano.com and download it from there. See you soon.